Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles in Minutes, and today I'm going to go over a different concept called timeline therapy. So my readings are pretty vast. I was pretty interested in brain science and psychology and working out, and as an athlete, you always want to be your best self, and sometimes what holds you back is your brain. You're stuck in a rut. So I read about timeline therapy by Tad James, and I'm going to show you a little something. So if you have a regret from the past, little regret, not massive, this is different, we're going to float above a timeline. So what's a timeline? So typically your past is stored on one side and the future's on the other. Doesn't that make sense? It's on a timeline, how your brain keeps time. In NLP, they talk about some people's time is all over the place. It's scattered and it's out in front of them. It's not left and right. It's more front to back. So depending upon how your brain arranges time, it could work differently for you. So let's suppose, so you think about the timeline. See, look at the past. Think about the past. Where do your eyes go? That's where you keep your past. Now think about the future. Think about the future. Where do your eyes go? Notice it could be out in front or behind or left to right. That's your past. That's your future. That's how your brain arranges time, so you know where you are in time. Kind of interesting. Now, what you could do is, let's suppose there's an event in the past. I don't need you to even tell me about it. I don't even need to know. What I want you to do is bring up that event, that small event that was a regret. Everything was going on, and then boom, something happened. You did something like, I just have some regret about that, and I wish I wouldn't and couldn't, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. What I want you to do is float above your timeline. Kind of like you're floating above. You can close your eyes if you want to and see the event. What I want you to do is go, like a minute before the event, where you feel to a time back then, if you can remember, where you're just chilled. Just calm, man. I was cool. See yourself there. Feel that. Now look right here to the present moment. Now, be in the present moment. Look back to yourself in the past of where you're chilled there. In the past, look to the present moment. Present moment, look to the past. Boom, float above the timeline. Now, go check the event. Guilt gone? Boom, magic, baby. That's timeline therapy. You can also use it for future events, something you're worried about. See yourself now in the present moment, or if you're really calm, or when you're really calm, put yourself in that space. Look right past the event that you're worried about. See yourself calm over there. Float into it. Look to the present moment. Look to the future, where everything turned out the way you wanted it to. Boom. Look to the present moment. Boom. Come up out of it. Check the event. Notice all the negative emotions are gone. So what you do is, there's an event that happens, and what the brain does is then assigns a meaning to it. And what I just did, cut the meaning off. Made it mean something different to you. Dr. Wood, that's timeline therapy. And how do you use your brain a little bit more effectively to get rid of some of the garbage in your goddamn head? Have a good one.